Welcome to What the Phobia. I am your host, the creepy journalist. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Welcome. Hey guys, welcome back. So let's jump into this one. Today I want to talk about Athazagoraphobia. Athazagoraphobia is the fear of being forgotten or being ignored. Or of forgetting. It's not about amnesia, just forgetting. So then, I looked into this a little bit. Oops. As per usual. So then, it's not about someone forgetting you or they left you. It's not about that. It's about you being forgotten of. High school friends, you don't remember all of them. Same thing's gonna happen to you. Not everyone that you met in your life is going to remember you. Damn, that sounds fucked up. Just saying it just sounds fucked up. But it's the truth. Not everybody you meet is going to remember you. You know? It's all circumstantial too. It all depends on you, the situation, how you met. I was in Vegas for like 3 days on business, and I met a couple people. I have their phone numbers, but I can honestly say I can give at least a 95% chance. There's a 95% chance that they most likely forgot about me and about what we spoke about, what we talked about, because we interacted for maybe an hour each with each person that I met. So I met about 3 people, and I spent about an hour talking to each one of them, and then about an hour talking to all 3 of them at the same time. And but they were talking to other people too. So unless there was something that I said that stood out to them, they most likely forgot about me. So that doesn't really... That doesn't really bother me at all. If they remember me, cool. If they don't, it's also cool. But if they did, then we can talk about business at some point. But I can see how people would kind of freak out about this. Alright. If any of you have ever seen the movie Coco has to do with the Day of the Dead. So, due to the Day of the Dead, people are remembered through pictures and put up on the wall and honored. Their memory is being honored on the wall, candles and decorations and things like that. So then, in the movie, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, just stop listening, because I'm not going to put a timer for those shit. There's too much editing. But if you have seen it, then you know exactly why it's important to put their picture up. Okay? If you don't put their picture up, they will disappear from the afterlife, because nobody remembers them anymore. There was a quote that Al Pacino's character in the movie Stand Up Guys said when one of his friends died. It was a real good friend of his. And his daughter came to see them, him and Christopher Walken. It's a great movie. You guys should fucking watch it. It's hilarious. And there's a scene where one of their buddies dies, and these guys have nothing left to lose, and they're master thieves, and they literally stole a crane, not a crane. It was like a bulldozer, not a. I can't remember what that shit's called. It's basically just it's like a bulldozer with a big ass shovel. I don't want to say crane because I don't feel like that's the right word. But anyways, so they steal this shit and they go to a graveyard and they find an empty spot and they dig the hell out of that shit and they bury their friend. So the friend's daughter is with them, right? And she doesn't know what to say, so she asks Al Pacino's character to say a few words. And he says, when a person dies, they die twice. Once when they've given their last breath, and twice when the last person that remembers them says their name. Now, I could be paraphrasing incorrectly, but it was more or less along those lines, which is pretty fucking deep if you think about it. But what I'm getting at is, once the last person that you ever met, once the last person that remembers you forgets about you, you're gone. That's it. Your memory ceases to exist. So, knowing this, if you think about this a little too much, you might develop this phobia. You might see people that don't want to be forgotten do some pretty try hard shit. You know, there's people that will literally do the impossible just so that they can remember you, just so you can remember them. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. So anyways, being forgotten, yeah. I can't remember how to say it. Athazagoraphobia? Something like that. Probably mispronouncing it because when I first started talking about it, I had it in my head and I got interrupted by a phone call and now I can't remember how to say it. So anyways, let's go into why, or at least why I think this shit happens. Maybe we got instilled this idea of becoming something amazing and great that the whole world's gonna know. Maybe when we were in history class, we decided, I want to be like in a book. I want to be like these people that we learned about in history class. You know? Fucking, let's go into anime for a second. Alright? My boy Goku from Dragon Ball, he wants to be the greatest fighter that has ever lived. I'm sure he suffers from this phobia as well, being forgotten. You know? He wants everybody to know that. He wants himself to know that he is the best fighter out there. Now, let's talk about Naruto Uzumaki for a second. My boy Naruto fucking spent almost his entire life, almost his entire youth life talking about how he wants to be the Hokage. Alright? He doesn't want to rule the world. He wants to be the motherfucking Hokage. Alright? You hear what I'm saying? He doesn't want to be forgotten. He wants his face on that mountain over in the Hidden Leaf. And if you don't know by now, I like anime. Man, the same thing will go for me when it comes down to this phobia. Maybe I want to leave my footprint somehow, some way in this psychological thriller game, horror, whatever, you know. I don't have to do this shit. It's not like anybody's fucking telling me to do it. I'm doing this because I want people to know the creepy journalist and that boy with his crazy ass ranting. I want people to know that. Am I afraid of being forgotten? Yes. Do I have a phobia against being forgotten? No. Because a phobia would be just needing to people to remember me. I just want my family to remember me. That's it. I want to leave an image of a legacy of what I did. You know, an example of what I want my kids to follow. Do I want them to start horror podcasts? Maybe not. We actually haven't gotten that scary into these podcasts. This particular one. Alright? We have yet to become very horror-ish. We're going to real soon. But there are people that have done a lot of great things, and without them realizing it, they've become infamous. Who doesn't know about Mother Teresa? Who doesn't know about Gandhi? You know what I mean? Who doesn't know about Queen, what's her name? Elizabeth. Diana. Sorry, whoops. Princess Diana. That's why I was confusing Queen. Princess Diana. Who doesn't know about her? She was fucking awesome. You know what I mean? And then there's people that are extra tryhard, that are looking for fame, that will do anything for to have their name and let's not go too far. Let's go Achilles, my boy. One of the best fighters ever of his time. And this dumbass guy hitting the fucking heel with an arrow because he fell in love with Prince Hector's cousin. It's annoying. But he became remembered. And they made a phrase. It's called an Achilles heel. Your greatest and worst fucking weakness. Oh, God. That fool Brad Pitt killed that fucking role. We all know this. And we're all going to remember Achilles. Sorry, we're all going to remember Brad Pitt as Achilles. This phobia is not that complicated. The thought of being forgotten is sad. If there are people that care about you and they forget about you, it's sad. It's almost as worse. It's almost as bad as being abandoned. It's almost like you're being abandoned. Now, I didn't dive at all into the why of this, but I can assume it's maybe you got left out. Nobody wanted to give you snacks in a party one time. Because there's people that see, it's all about being patient again with people. Knowing stuff it annoys me because now I gotta be patient with them. But like, there are tag-alongs, people that will literally tag along on everything that you do because you make them feel comfortable. You make them feel welcomed. You make them feel like you're not gonna forget about them. Do you get what I'm saying? So the next time that someone is trying to butt into the conversation, trying to just be part of something, think for a second. Maybe this person has been forgotten before. Maybe they don't want to be forgotten. Maybe they don't want to feel left out. They don't want to feel ignored. You know? It's hard thinking like this, man. Because like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist. But I know people that, I know this one particular person that loves to hang out with me. We'll go drink, dancing and shit, right? But I know that in the back of my mind, this particular person is afraid of being alone. Sorry, I know about 3 people that are like that. Yeah, 3 people that know that you're not going to forget about them. It's not about being for them through the good and the bad. It's about you just being there for them when they need reassurance that somebody still knows them, still cares. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a pain having a thing like this, but we are who we are. We're only human. This one wasn't that bad. This one's actually real nice, real touching. But that's all I got for this particular phobia. I'm not gonna pronounce it because I don't know how to fucking pronounce it, and I already forgot. So let me know what you think. Do you suffer from this particular phobia? And if you do, or if you know somebody, let me know and let them know to come check out this channel. Let them know that I'm talking about that particular phobia. And if there's any phobias you want to know more about, let me know. I'll fucking do the research. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright. Cool. See you in the next one. Stay very creepy, my friends. I'll see you in the next one.